go ahead. Ooh, there we go. Awesome job. So, yeah, we're gonna have CJ Clark go through an entire presentation. So if you want to sell 40,000 in a week, I would just recommend getting like 18 sheets of paper blank and just write as much as you possibly can. Because I promise you, you're gonna remember 80% more if you write down the words physically on a sheet of paper. Yes, we're gonna have this recorded too. You can play in your car, but I promise you, if you really want to get something to sink into your DNA, into your brain, you have to write it down. So, guys, I have a sheet of paper right here. I'm going to be taking notes vigorously, and we're going to have CJ Clark go through an entire presentation from approach all the way through the close. And we're going to make him do 5 rebuttals as well at the end before he gets a sale. I'm totally kidding about the rebuttal part, but we will make him go all the way from the approach all the way through the close. And he's going to be doing the same thing, guys, as he did about 59 times last week. His demo, if you watch him out in the field, he'll do 6 demos every day. He does the exact same demo every single time. So I promise you, this demo is the exact same demo every single time, non-negotiable. So make your demo sound exactly like him, the way he delivers all the words he says, and I promise you, it's going to work out well for you as well. So over to you.
I'm going to put a little plug in real quick. Yes, y'all, this Zoom is being recorded. However, I highly encourage you to also record it with your phone or something, put it close to your tablet. If you never made 20 grand in a week, well, you need to record this and having it, because if you just have the Zoom call and then we email it out and everything, it's out of sight, out of mind. And then a lot of y'all are going to just go out and do the same thing you've been doing. So go ahead, pull out your phones, record the audio yourself so you can have it access to it at any time. Because a lot of y'all really need to record this demo and master it. Y'all, your demo is your money maker, and taking this very seriously is a huge deal. Okay, so want to make sure we clear that up and make sure everybody is taking this seriously, because it's a difference in you making 100 150 grand in a year or more versus you just doing the same thing. So let her rip, Tater Chip. Let's go, CJ. Appreciate you doing this morning for us, man.
Absolutely. Kyle, is it cool if I role play with you?
Yeah, I'll be the role player.
Cool. All right. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Awesome. How long have you worked here?
About what, 7 years now?
7 years. Nice. What were you doing before you started here?
I actually was working at Dollar General down the street before this.
Oh, heck yeah. Are you from this area originally, or?
Yeah. I am born and raised, man.
Nice. So, I was actually just next door talking over at the ABC store, and then I was talking to Bob over at the construction place, right before that, and I wanted to make sure that I catch up with you as well too. My name is CJ. I'm with Family Heritage. I work with a ton of the businesses in the area. I come in and talk to people about cancer, heart disease, accidents. Is this your place, by the way?
No, it's actually my uncle's. It's like a family-owned business.
Nice. Well, hey, Kyle, and I'm sorry, your name was again?
Yeah, it was Kyle. Yeah.
Cool, awesome. So, Kyle, I apologize that I'm talking so fast. I only get a few minutes to hang out with everybody. You got a quick place so we can sit down and I can do this real quick?
Sure. Can we do it right here?
Yeah, that's perfect. Awesome. So you're from here originally. What high school did you go to?
Went to Madison High School.
Nice. What year did you graduate?
Good old 2008.
2008. Heck yeah. Actually, there's a couple people that I've actually worked with here in this area that graduated from there the same year. Actually, Charles Duggar. I don't know if you know him or not. I don't know if that name sounds about.
I remember Charles Duggar. Yep, we actually graduated
he's
together.
A client of mine. Yeah, he's a client of mine. That's crazy, right?
I haven't seen him since high school. Wow.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, he just signed up like 2 days ago with us.
Okay.
That's awesome. Kyle, are you married? Do you have any kids?
Married, no kids yet, just 3 dogs.
I gotcha. How long you been married?
A year on Sunday.
Year on Sunday. Happy early anniversary.
Yep. Still got to find a present. So
yeah, there you go.
Me.
Heck yeah. What does your wife do for work?
She's a nurse.
Nice. For one of the local hospitals, or?
Yeah, Mission Hospital in Asheville,
Oh, perfect. What department?
the ICU.
Nice. Does she like the ICU, or has that kind of been
Not really.
challenging?
Yeah,
Not really.
she doesn't like it. She just works there because her friends work there. But yeah, she doesn't like it right now. It's pretty crazy.
I gotcha. I used to work at Mission. I've got a bunch of friends that work at Mission as well too. So that's awesome. But so Kyle, man, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of dive right on into this. And like I said, Kyle, what we do, we talk to people about the bad stuff like cancer, heart disease, accidents. After talking to Charles Duggar, he was telling me kind of about his aunt that went through breast cancer. She had to travel for a bunch of treatments. And just about everybody, Kyle, that we talk to knows somebody that's gone through it. So for you, not really easy question, who's the closest person to you that has ever gone through it?
Oh man. Well, my mom and my sister both had cancer.
Oh man,
Both.
jeez. I'm sorry to hear that, man. If you don't mind me asking, Kyle, what kind of cancer?
Yeah, my mom had breast cancer. That was probably 10 years ago, but she's okay now. She's fine. My sister unfortunately passed away from sarcoma cancer. It started in her hip and went up her spine, and unfortunately she passed away at 26.
Jeez, man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's super young. Um, did they, if you don't mind me asking, did they have to travel to go get treatments or?
Well, my mom, no, my sister, she just went to the local hospitals here at Mission. She was there for in and out for about a year or so.
Okay. Any surgeries, chemo, radiation, or
Yeah, she did chemo for about a year.
about a year? Do you know off the top of your head how many like chemo and radiation treatments by chance?
She was doing it like I guess 2-3 times a week for several months, and she would take like some time off and go back to doing it. So I don't know the exact amount, but it was a long time.
Gotcha. Would you be willing to kind of guesstimate between 40 and 50 treatments?
Yeah, that I would say at least that probably.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What about heart disease, Kyle? Anybody in your family like heart attack, stroke, anything like that?
Yeah, both my grandfathers had CHF, and that's where they passed from.
Jeez, Jeez, man. So it's kind of cancer and heart both kind of hitting it in the family.
I'll leave in a
Accidents,
bit.
any broken bones, torn ACLs, anything like that for you ever happened?
Yeah, I broke my wrist playing basketball. I broke my toe playing soccer, and I'm always kind of injured doing something like snowboarding, but nothing major.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. Nothing major, knock on wood. So for you, Kyle, going forward, out of those three, out of like cancer, heart disease, or having a bad accident or injury, which one of those would concern you the most?
Has like the
Lynn, mute your phone.
That
Mute
you
your
can
phone,
rent?
Jocelyn Torres.
content. You guys can sell your insurance.
Guys, can you mute her? Kyle, can you mute her from your end?
I'm not the host. Whoever the host is, can they please mute Jocelyn?
I just got it. So for you, Kyle, out of those three, cancer, heart disease, or having a bad accident, which one of those would concern you the most going forward?
Cancer for sure.
Cancer for sure, definitely. So I'm gonna show you that one. Now, Kyle, this is gonna make a ton of sense. So the American Cancer Society says cancer will happen in about 75% of families. Okay. 33% of men will be diagnosed, most common being prostate, 33% of women, most common being breast. 1 out of 6 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in a lifetime. And it's pretty crazy. For children, it's the leading number 2 cause of death in kids, right behind accidents. Now, Kyle, does that surprise you at all?
Jeez, kind of a little bit. Yeah, those numbers are pretty high.
For sure. For sure. So this year alone, Kyle, there will be over 1.7 million new cancer cases diagnosed. And some cancers are pretty hereditary, like breast, prostate, ovarian. They can definitely be more of the hereditary ones. But where do you think the majority of cancer comes from?
I think it's all the preservatives they put into the food, all the sugars, and everything as well.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. A lot of it comes from the air we breathe, the food that we eat, the things that we're exposed to, which that's pretty crazy, right?
Yep, I agree.
Now, the good news is, Kyle, is that more people are surviving now than ever. So 60% of people will survive just due to early detection, new treatments. It's becoming a lot more treatable now than it used to be. The bad news is how expensive it is. So $226 billion is what the US is going to spend this year alone just dealing with cancer. Now, when dealing with cancer, heart disease, bad accidents, there's always two costs that everybody has when they go through this. Okay. The first one is the direct. It's the small portion up here at the top of the screen. This is what your regular health insurance covers, like your doctor bills, your hospital, your medical charges. Kyle, if you don't mind me asking, who do you have for like your regular health insurance?
United Healthcare.
United Healthcare. Perfect. Probably like an 80-20 plan, roughly.
Yep, that's right.
Awesome. Does it cover your wife as well too? Is that coming through your job, through your payroll?
Now she gets her own. I have my own policy.
Okay, I gotcha. So Kyle, I'll be honest with you, man. We have nothing to do with like your regular health insurance. Okay, we're not at all concerned about that. What we're more concerned about is the indirect cost. So it's this larger chunk down here at the bottom. This is the part of the iceberg that usually sinks the ship or the household. Okay. So Kyle, do you know what I mean when I say indirect costs?
Things that your health insurance, maybe like extra medical bills, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, that's a huge example of one. Can you think of anything else that would fall into the indirect costs kind of category?
Um, Possibly, maybe traveling somewhere, possibly.
Yeah, that's a huge one as well too.
Okay.
And kind of let me ask you this, Kyle. You know, God forbid, man, if you were to get diagnosed tomorrow and it left you out of work, let's say for 6 weeks, 6 months, maybe even longer, how would that affect you financially?
We, yeah, we would be devastated.
For sure. You know, this kind of stuff can literally just crush people financially, for sure. Is there anything else that you can think of on a month-to-month basis that you would be responsible for that would suffer if you were out of work right now?
Oh yeah, like you talking about just like my bills and stuff. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah,
yeah, all the bills, right? All the
for
bills.
sure. What's like your biggest, if you don't mind me asking?
Mortgage payment.
Yep. Anything else?
Wife's car payment.
Yep. For sure. Anything
Student
else?
loan. Yeah, student loans.
Mm-hmm.
My wife. Yeah. Then
For sure.
food for me.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. So Kyle, that's exactly what we help take care of. Your lost income and savings, your living expenses, rent, mortgage, car payments, utilities, food, what your insurance doesn't cover, your co-payments, medications, deductibles, that other 20% that we were talking about as well too. Now, if you have $100,000 cancer surgery, that's still, 20,000 that you're responsible for on the 80-20 plan. Out of pocket expenses, if you had to travel to go get treatments, food while you're there, a place to stay. For you guys, Kyle, right now, out of all those right there that I just, kind of touched on, God forbid if y'all got diagnosed and you're out of work for a while, which one of those is going to hit you the hardest?
The top one, lost income, because everything else falls under that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Kyle, when do you think that most people think about that lost income and savings affecting them the most?
What do they think about it? Probably when something happens.
Exactly. Exactly. Because, a lot of the times what happens is everybody likes their income here and their expenses down here. But when they get diagnosed with cancer, heart disease, having a bad accident, obviously they can't go to work, so their income drops, right? They still have all the regular monthly bills, and then add a medical cost as well. So their expenses, they usually go up. And a lot of times that flips the gap. So, that's exactly why we're here. This is what we help take care of for you guys. So God forbid, Kyle, if something were to happen, do you guys have anything in place other than using a savings account as a backup for you guys right now?
No, other than a savings, no, I don't.
No worries, no worries. That's exactly why we're here. This is why, you know, so many of the other businesses in the area are already clients of mine, like Charles Duggar and you know, Bob right next door, and everybody else. A lot of people, they go through their savings, investments, college funds, retirement pretty quickly when they go through something like this. Then it's kind of down to worst case scenario, like selling their assets, their house, their car, their personal items. But Kyle, you guys have worked hard for everything that you have, and I want you to hold on to that. So the best backup plan that you can have is going to be supplemental coverage. Okay. It's going to help protect your assets, your family, your future. And that's exactly why we were developed. Came up with cancer care. So we pay benefits directly to you guys. We pay in addition to any other coverages that you guys have. Now, health insurance, that's designed to keep doctors and hospitals in business. We all know how that circle of money works. We're designed to keep you guys in business. All right. So we pay you directly. We provide coverage for you and your entire family. So for you, your wife, if you guys ever have kids down the road, we'll get them covered as well too. We're part of Globe Life. We're the team insurance for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, Texas Rangers, their baseball stadium is Globe Life Field. And we do something, Kyle, that is very, very unique. We actually do what's called return of premium. So if you guys have this and you stay healthy, you don't have to use it. You get 100% of your money back.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool. It's kind of like a little bit of a savings account. Now, Kyle, what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to show you some pictures of some of our clients.
CJ, we're losing you, it sounds like.
Yeah, CJ, we can't hear you, buddy. Hey, CJ, can you hear us? We can't hear you, bud. Hello.
Kind of see if you recognize anybody. We got Duggar.
All right, CJ, we can hear you now, but we couldn't hear you for about 15 seconds, 20 seconds. So can you start from where you were just starting to pull up the pictures?
Yeah, for sure. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so you got you know, a lot of different clients in the area for sure. Like this is Alicia Beck. This is Cherokee. She actually works at a state farm. A lot of different clients in the area for sure. This is Rebecca. She works down at a little bakery. Do any of these people right here, Kyle, do any of these people look familiar to you?
Yeah, I've definitely seen that State Farm lady. Like I see her all the time at Ingles.
Yeah, for sure. She's actually got a billboard in town as well too.
Yeah, she does. Yep, that's right.
For sure. This is Sam over at the smoke shop. Ashley, she works at the detention center as well.
Okay.
Yeah, ton of different clients, you know, in the area for sure. You know, quite a few of them as well. Now, Kyle, I'm gonna read this to you. All right, this is Gordon Daniels. This is gonna make a ton of sense. So he had our cancer policy. 35 years old. He's diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. And he said, I would like to say that people who think they have enough insurance should think again. I have great health insurance, but that didn't even begin to help me or cover all my bills. People don't realize how much money you spend on gas and food when you're traveling over 60 one way for chemo and radiation treatments. This policy has really helped me with my home bills, such as mortgage payments, car payments, utilities, etc. I haven't been able to work very much, and when I'm not working, obviously I'm not making money. So Kyle, in a year's time, we paid him $47,943 directly into his checking account. And Kyle, he didn't even have like the highest level of coverage that we offered. He had the next level down. If he had the highest, the payment would actually double. So right at $100,000. You know, Kyle, God forbid, man, if you were to go through cancer right now, you or your wife left you out of work for a year, would an extra 48 grand help you out?
Yeah, for sure.
That's exactly why we're here. All right. This right here pretty crazy. This is Richard Davis. He's on the accident policy. He said, this policy should be a no-brainer for anyone who drives a car or motorcycle. Accidents don't have to be your fault to cost you dearly. Just ask the lady who pulled out right in front of me. No one ever says I had it on purpose today. It's always unexpected. I had never had an accident in my life before this happened. I'd already received almost $8,000 from the accident plan, and I just got another $2,700 from the ICU benefit on my cancer plan. This insurance is a gift that keeps on giving. I'm really glad this policy has a refund benefit. I've seen plans like this offered at work, but I always passed because I didn't want to risk losing money. I signed up for this hoping it would be the savings account that I always meant to start. I can honestly say that I would not have signed up without that feature. So in grand total, Kyle, paid him $10,575 on his car.
Wow.
King, another crazy story. She was at Carowinds. She fell. She had a skull fracture. She was in the hospital for 2 days, had surgery. She said that when we purchased the accident policy, we figured we would use it for our children. Little did we know we would use it for myself after a major fall. So thankful to have family heritage there in the midst of everything. So we paid her $8,200 directly in her checking account. And Kyle, this is just like getting a paycheck. You can use this however you see fit. We don't tell you how to use this at all. Okay. And last one I'm going to read. This is Debbie and Leonard McGlone. Super crazy story on this one. They said, I strongly recommend this policy to everyone. We both thought we did not need this coverage, but we took it out not knowing that my husband would suffer a major stroke in less than 2 months. This policy allowed me to be there for my husband the entire 11 months that he was in the hospital. These funds helped the entire family through this crisis. You cannot imagine the cost to the family when dealing with such a long-term hospital stay. So Kyle, man, we paid them $134,989 directly into their checking account.
Wow.
That's more than a lot of people make in a year.
Yeah.
So Kyle, I'm going to go ahead, man. I'm going to run you through everything. And before I do, I'm going to touch on this real quick. A few big reasons why so many people get this. Number one, it's really simple, okay? It's very easy to understand. Here in just a second, you can know exactly how this all works. Number two, it's very, very affordable. All right, we have 4 different levels of coverage. We have one that literally meets anybody's budget. And honestly, Kyle, it's an easy decision, especially with that refund benefit. You're not losing anything at all by having this, okay? You're going to get your money back one way or the other. And just to let you know too, Kyle, we do have an A+ rating with the BBB, A+ with the AM Best for financial strength. It's basically a report card company for insurance. And like I said, Kyle, we are part of Globe Life, been around since 1900 with over 13 million policyholders today. All right. But the hardest part about doing this is just catching people before it's too late. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah. Catching people before they probably get sick, I would assume.
Yeah. Every day, man, I run into somebody that has already been diagnosed. They've already had something go on. And unfortunately, it's just kind of too late. So, Kyle, I'm going to go ahead and run you through this while you're still healthy. If this all makes sense to you, if you think this is a good investment, when I'm done, I can show you on how to get it while you still qualify. Okay. If not, for any reason, a simple no is fine. Okay. I promise I won't cry in here for the rest of the day. I'll just go out to my car or cry out there instead. But I do ask one favor, Kyle, from everybody. Just once I'm done showing this to you, if you like it, if you want to get it, if I could just have a simple yes, and if not a simple no, thanks, it's fine. When I'm done, could I please just have a simple yes or a simple no?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Is that fair enough? And kind of a silly question. Do you know why I asked that, Kyle?
No, why?
Because everybody's so nice out here, man. Nobody wants to say no. They just ask for your card and they say, hey, this sounds great. Let me think about it. Let me give you a call in a week. How many of those people do you think I hear back from?
Probably nobody.
Yeah, nobody. Exactly. And this is going to sound really off the wall. It's going to sound really crazy. I know you said that you and your wife have been married for a year on Sunday. Is that right?
Yep.
Awesome, man. That's great, dude. So she trusts your decisions, right? Like, I'm not going to see you on the front page of the newspaper. Kyle gets kicked out of the house for buying some cancer coverage. I wouldn't see that, right?
Want to get kicked out of the house for that. So I think we're good.
Okay, cool. So you can make your own financial decision.
Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely
Awesome.
make my own
You seem
decisions.
like you're pretty independent, like you can call shots.
DJ, we're losing you again.
And so I'm gonna go ahead and run you through, Kyle, real quick. Now, perfect. So we do have 4 different here, and the preferred 4 one.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Now we can.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that, guys. So we do have 4 different levels of coverage. I'm going to touch on the Elite 8 and the Preferred 4. Now, 90% of our clients go with one of those 2 right there. Kyle, God forbid, man, if you were to get diagnosed with an internal cancer, we're going to pay you $6,000 automatically. That's on this Elite 8 plan right here. Now, the Preferred 4 one that's right over here, it just pays half. So it pays $3,000. Okay. And that works the same exact way. The Preferred 4 just pays half of what the Elite 8 does. Now, the other 2 options, the other 2 plans, just pay a little bit less. All right. Now, Kyle, do you know why we pay so much, as soon as you get diagnosed?
Probably because you're going to need it.
Yeah. Well, you're about to go through a storm. A lot of people don't go right back to work the day after they get diagnosed with cancer. You're about to go through a storm. So we want you to have a little bit of a padding, a little bit of a cushion, because you're, like I said, you're about to go through it. Skin cancer is covered. Hospitalization, Kyle, every day that you're in the hospital, man, we're paying you $800 per day. And a big part about us is we have no lifetime limits, which means as many days as you're in the hospital, we're going to pay you every single day. There's no cap, no limit. But just for a simple example, if you're in there for 10 days, that's already $8,000 just coming directly to you. How many days did you say that your mom or your sister was in the hospital, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, my sister was in there for months. I don't know the exact amount of days, but she was in there for a while.
And do you see, Kyle, how, just off these first 2 pages right here, we're able to pay people, kind of so much money?
Yeah.
For sure. Do you see how this would be beneficial for you guys, God forbid, if something were to happen?
Oh yeah, totally.
Definitely. Ambulance trips, surgery and anesthesia, Kyle, is up to $24,000 per surgery. Second opinions, bone marrow transplants up to $30,000 for a bone marrow transplant. Radiation and chemo is $480 per day. I know that you said that your sister had about 40 to 50 chemo and radiation treatments. And a big part too, Kyle, is we have no lifetime limits on any of our benefits. So as long as you're getting treated as many times, there's no cap. Radiation planning, chemo pills, special treatments like immunotherapy, stem cell transplant, hormone therapy. Also a wellness benefit, Kyle, one of my personal favorites. Every year that you have pre-screenings done, colonoscopies, if your wife has a breast ultrasound, a mammogram, a pap smear, you have a colonoscopy done. We're giving you guys free money every year just for having that done. Up to $240 per year per person. Hospice on there as well. And then a really great travel. Now, Kyle, if you go 80 miles from your house to go get treatments, we're going to give you 60 cents a mile as soon as you leave. We will also pay somebody to follow you the same amount of money and pay for you guys to stay in a hotel, $200 a night. All right. Nobody wants to, fight alone. And if you guys had to fly anywhere to like the Mayo Clinic, MD Anderson, anything like that, would you pay for your plane tickets round trip for you as well as for your family member? And it's unlimited trips on both of those. But Kyle, did that all make pretty good sense?
Yeah, that does.
Awesome. What stood out to you the most out of all that, Kyle? Was it kind of like, how much we're covering for you guys, or kind of like the payments coming directly to you? Which one of those kind of stood out to the most?
I just like how much you guys cover, man. It covers pretty much everything.
Absolutely. And the cool thing is, Kyle, that was the cancer one right there. I know that you said that one was the one that kind of stuck out to you the most. We also have heart attack and stroke that covers it the exact same way. We had the accident one, which is going to cover, broken bones, torn ACLs, stitches, concussions, car wrecks, anything like that. And I'm going to show you this one as well. This is our ICU one. This is going to cover, Kyle, any reasons that you guys would be in the intensive care unit. All right, COVID, pneumonia, cancer, heart disease, smoke inhalation, a bad car accident, anything like that. We cover about 30 different ICU rooms. NICU, PICU, CVICU, neurotrauma ICU, for anything that you guys would be in there. For you, your wife, we're going to pay you guys $1,600 per day, okay, for each day that you're in there. The preferred 4 one, it just pays half, so $800 a day. If it was a vehicle accident, it's actually going to double, so $3,200 a day. $1,600 on the preferred 4. Step down units, $1,200 per day. If you go by ambulance and end up in the ICU, $800. Air ambulance is $2,000, and then an accidental death on there as well at $20,000. So Kyle, just kind of touch on the commitments. I know I've kind of went over everything so far, but just kind of wrap it all up, summarize everything. Those are all paid to you guys, Kyle, for you to use however you see fit. In addition to any other coverages that you have, we don't interfere with anything. The benefits are paid. The claim payments are deposited directly into your checking account. The coverage is guaranteed renewable. So that means that no matter where you guys go, what you guys do, this is going to follow you no matter how many times that you guys have to use this. We cannot cancel on you. Only you can cancel on us. Your phone call is answered by a live person here in the United States. The premium does not increase with age or because of claims. And we have actually never raised a rate on an existing policyholder. So, Kyle, I'm getting ready to show you the pricing and everything like that. Before I do, let me ask you, who's younger, you or your wife?
She is for sure.
Awesome. How young is she?
She's only 27.
27. I gotcha. So, Kyle, off the top of your head, do you know how much it would cost for you guys to go get your regular health insurance, like on your own right now?
Ooh, super expensive, I bet.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So this is an article from USA Today from back in 2005. All right, the average family paid $916 a month just for their Blue Cross and Blue Shield, or their United Healthcare. And that only covers that small part of the pyramid right there. Now, last year for a family, it was about $1,600 a month. For an individual, about $800 to $900 a month. And like I said, it only covers that small part of the pyramid right there. So a lot of people think that since we take up this big chunk right down here at the bottom, that this is going to be a lot more money. All right, Kyle. Good news is, man, it is not, or else we wouldn't have so many clients in the area. So you said your wife is 27?
Yep.
Perfect. So for you guys, Kyle, as a couple, you and your wife both, that highest level, the cancer coverage, the elite one that we went over, you're looking at $71.10 a month. Okay. Now the ICU level, the ICU coverage, the highest level, you're looking at $31.20 a month. Now we do have some other options as well, like the preferred 4 that just pays half. You'd be at $55.50 a month. But Kyle, considering, man, what all that covers and how much it pays to you guys, God forbid if something were to happen, it's really not that bad,
Yeah, not bad.
Now, the best part about this, Kyle, what makes sense to everybody, I know what one of Duggar's favorite things about it was that refund benefit. Okay, this is solely how the refund benefit works right here. Now, Kyle, let's say that you guys have this. You get to have this for the rest of your lives. But let's say that you have it for the next 25 years, okay, and you stay healthy, you stay cancer-free. Example number 1 right here. There's 4 ways that it works out. Let's say that for simple math, you guys put in 20,000. You have a great 25 years. You don't have to use it. You're going to get all 20,000 back. Okay. And you're still continuing the coverage. It doesn't just go away. Now, option number 2, which is a lot more likely to happen. Let's say you put in 20,000, but you have something minor pop up, some skin cancer. You use the wellness benefit. We paid you 5,000. You're going to get 15,000 back. So you're going to get the difference of your coverage back. And then option number 3, where it really makes sense for a lot of folks. Let's say that you put in 20. You had a large bout with cancer. You got diagnosed with lung cancer. We paid you 65,000. Obviously, Kyle, we paid you more than you paid us. So you're not going to get any money back on that, but you're able to continue it paying the same amount of money, and you're still able to file claims if something else, God forbid, were to happen. And then Kyle, God forbid if you and your wife both were to pass before that 25 years for any reasons at all, we're going to immediately pay your beneficiary everything that you've ever put into the policy as well too, minus any claims paid. So really, Kyle, it's kind of like a win-win situation. You know, you have that coverage if you need it. If not, you get your money back. Don't you wish like your car insurance worked that way?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. So Kyle, you know, I know, man, a lot of people like this for different reasons. You know, just kind of going through, you know, some of the clients that we have in the area real quick. You know, what Duggar, what he really liked about this, man, was the peace of mind. You know, just knowing that his family is going to be taken care of. They're not going to miss a meal or miss a mortgage payment just because they got sick or hurt. All right. What Cherokee really liked about it, super young, she really liked the savings. You know, just knowing that she's not throwing her money away every month. She's going to get her money back one way or the other. But for you, Kyle, like, what did you like the best about it? Was it more of the peace of mind, the savings, or kind of like a combination of them both?
I would say I like both.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Kyle, you know, after knowing your situation, after talking to you, I know that you said that you don't really have a backup plan. If you guys were to get diagnosed with cancer, it kind of puts you in a bad spot. Why would having something like this for you, why would having that peace of mind for you and your wife going forward, why would that be important to you?
Yeah, I mean, it would. I mean, just because I don't want to lose everything I work for from one disease, and I know that's very logically that could happen. You know, we're going to try to have a family here, so yeah, everybody needs this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Kyle, how would it make you feel just knowing that you and your wife would be taken care of? You guys would have that peace of mind. You guys have the savings feature that if you never had to use this, you're going to get your money back. How would that make you feel going forward?
Yeah, I like it because you know, I plan on being here down the road and getting my check back. You know, I like that savings part. It's a good investment.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Kind of like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
For sure. So another thing, Kyle, that everybody loves about this, man, is how we do business. All right. You don't have to go to the doctor. There's no physicals. I literally get some basic information like your name, date of birth, address. I have to make sure that you qualify. So I'm going to ask you these real quick. Have you or your wife ever been diagnosed with cancer?
No, sir.
Perfect. Have you ever had an elevated PSA?
No, sir.
Awesome. In the past 90 days, have either one of you guys been advised to have a biopsy or had a biopsy done?
Nope.
Any heart disease, heart condition, mini stroke, or stroke?
Nope.
And ever been diagnosed with AIDS?
Nope.
Awesome. So congratulations, Scott. You guys qualify. Super easy, right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Did you want me to go further or kind of just stop there?
Yeah. Just keep going through the application because guys, so get the very basic info, and then they need to hear you close on the brochure, CJ, on the next part for sure. So guys, we're going to skip the getting the name, but getting the name and address, but we're going to go into the page after, you know, the beneficiary part where he's closing on what levels of coverage that I want to get. This is very, very, very important info.
For sure. So obviously I typically have a written or like a brochure, a paper brochure right there in front of Kyle. And what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna write the Elite 8 price and the Preferred 4 price. And then I'm gonna touch back on the benefits. So Kyle, man, the levels of coverage that we went over, that was $6,000 if you guys got diagnosed, $800 a day for hospitalization, ambulance, hospice, surgery up to 24,000, second opinions, reconstruct the breast, the bone marrow transplant, radiation and chemo is $480 per day, Kyle. Chemo pills, special treatments like immunotherapy, stem cell transplant, hormone therapy, the wellness benefit, the patient transportation. If you guys, you know, had to go 80 miles from your house, I'm gonna give you 60 cents a mile. Also gonna pay for a family member or friend to follow you and pay for you guys to stay in a hotel at $200 a night. Now, for you guys, Kyle, for you and your wife both to get that level of coverage right there, you're at $71.10 a month. For the Preferred 4 one, you know, just a little bit less. Which one of those, Kyle, worked out the best for you? And then, guys, you want to dangle your pin right over the Elite 8. But which one of those, Kyle, did you like the best?
I mean, it's only like what, $20, $30 more for the elite, and it's I like that elite level. That was one you were showing me, right? So yeah, I like that one.
Perfect. Guys, you circle it and then you go straight over to the ICU. So guys, so Kyle, for you guys on the ICU level, $1,600 a day for ICU stays. Vehicle accident's going to double, make it $3,200 a day. Step down units, ambulance, air ambulance, and the accident death on there as well. That one for you guys, Kyle, was $31.10 a month. Just pays half. Which one of those did you like the best?
Okay. Now, can I change this at any time?
At any time. You can go up or down on the coverage at any time that you want to as well too. It's very, very simple. All you have to do is call me. It's about a 2-minute phone call.
Okay, perfect. I think for that one, I'll probably just start off with the preferred on that one.
Perfect. All right, so guys, and then you circle the preferred, and then you add it up. So, Kyle, for you guys, man, those levels of coverages right there for y'all, you are looking at a grand total. And obviously, guys, you just have it, written on the paper right there. You're looking at a grand total of $86.70 a month. Does that work out okay?
Yeah, that's
Perfect. Now, the way this works, Kyle, the first payment processes in about 3 to 6 days, and then you get to pick the day of the month that it comes out on. Most people usually go with the 1st or the 15th. What day works out best for you?
Yeah, I pay most of my bills of the 1st. Let's do this right in the middle. Yeah, I think the 15th. That's fine.
Perfect. So we'll do the 15th, and then who do you bank with?
State employees.
Awesome. 253-177-049 is the routing number for state employees. Now, the one thing that I don't have memorized is your account number. Could you look that up for me really quick?
Okay. Yeah, let me get my phone real fast.
Perfect.
Yep. And then account number is 1111111.
Perfect. Awesome. Awesome. Do you want to do anything else?
No, I think that's good. So can you stop that recording, CJ, now?
Yeah.